Welcome back to the 25 North podcast. How's it going? I am Jason. And you are you. And with me is the crew. They are not with you.
We are with we.
We are as one.
We are legion, for we are many.
I don't think there's that many of us.
I don't think
They don't know.
Four
There
of
could
us.
be lots of us.
There could be lots of us.
It's true. Our
You can do some damage
crew
with
is
4
extended.
people.
Yeah.
That is true.
The extended 25 North universe.
Eventually.
Cinematic universe.
Yes.
Eventually. I mean, when we start the dwarf adventure.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Oops, all dwarves.
No. Corey doesn't like uni.
So, this is a fun topic to bring up. So, in specificity, I don't mind uniform parties. It's when it's a weird gimmick, like all leshies, or all dogs, or all weasels. I think it is inherently silly, and while comedy exists, I think it's foolish quite often, and it's just not my cup of tea. Something like dwarves, which have a firm foundation for living within a societal region, doing something more serious and heroic makes a lot more sense than a bunch of plants. Like Weeby Goblins is a good example because it's inherently silly, but you're doing goblin evil things, where you'll see some parties are like, hey, we're all going to be plants, and then we're going to play Curse of the Crimson Throne. And I don't like that.
I don't
It's
know.
not what it is.
We're
When
a
you-
party
when-
of leshies that are trying to
Rachel's frowning, but she loves leshies.
I just played my Leshy, who's awesome, and so...
We're going to
I've
do a game where
I've
it's...
said it before. I've got a bone to pick with leshies.
I
They're
know.
my
And
least
one day
favorite
I'm going
race.
to play a Leshy,
Wow.
and they'll have a problem with your character. Unlike
We're gonna
do
mine.
a game
where-
Wow.
That would be fantastic. Favorite enemy Corey. Let's go.
No, that's limited to the GMs.
We'll do a game where everybody is a leshy and you're all farming plants like carrots and onions and stuff, and you're revolting against the farmer.
Oh my gosh, the dream.
But
the
speaking
concept's got to fit the campaign.
but speaking of plants, I carved a pumpkin today.
Yo!
Congratulations.
And I love my pumpkin because it looks like Jack Skellington. And I am noshing on roasted pumpkin seeds. These ones, I was explaining to the crew before we hit the record button. You can see here. I'm going to show the crew.
In this
Just
audio
how-
medium.
Yeah, on this audio. Look at how coated that pumpkin seed is.
Damn, that is a coated pumpkin seed.
It is Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. It is an extra dash of cayenne pepper, garlic salt, black pepper, and some vegetable oil. And I roasted it, and it was delicious.
Ooh.
But my pumpkin is carved like Jack Skellington. And I want to ask the crew, are you carving pumpkins? And what's your plan for your carve?
I am so bad at carving pumpkins. It is an art form that always goes terribly whenever I attempt it. And I think the part of the reason why is, like, I've always done pumpkin carving, never for, like, my own house. A very weird quirk about my family is that we don't celebrate Halloween all that much.
Blasphemy.
So whenever I carve a pumpkin, it's always for like a school event or a church event or something like that. And the flimsy little tools that they get from like Walmart and give you to carve these pumpkins are the worst part of it. So I've never been able to effectively carve a pumpkin, mainly because the tools I always get are just so bad.
It's funny because they look so small in your massive man hands too. Your giant fucking mitts, dude.
Listen, when you're big, everything else looks small.
You just have to
really
bring your
funny.
own power tools with next
Yeah,
time.
basically. I might carve a pumpkin. I might not. The only thing that I have that's like even pumpkin themed is I was going downtown yesterday, and I didn't know this but where we lived, there was a pumpkin festival, and I didn't know about it until we were driving away, and I just saw a bunch of people, like, in a bounce house that was a pumpkin. And I had a moment there where I was like, I didn't know that there was a pumpkin festival, and now I'm really sad, because I want to know what was even celebrated there. Like, what do you do at a pumpkin festival? Do you just look at gourds and you're like, yes, that's a fine-looking pumpkin right there?
You
I'm
didn't
imagining
stop and
gourds, pies, and fresh produce.
Oh, probably. But it was so funny because the middle of it was just this giant pumpkin with all these kids bouncing around. It made me
That sounds
laugh.
about right.
Nice.
Sounds about right. What about yourself, Rachel? Does
Yeah.
your household do
We
pumpkins?
do pumpkins, yeah. I mean, I've got children, so we do pumpkins. My take on pumpkins is that I prefer to go with abstract ways of pumpkin carving. So I've been known to cut the pumpkins in half and incorporate the guts and take all the cast off pieces that everyone else throws away and, skewer them in. And so, yeah, I don't make faces typically, but we do pumpkin
That sounds
stuff.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm here for it.
use the whole pumpkin.
I haven't carved a pumpkin in 5 or 6 years. Maybe I'll do one this year. I've got a little bit more time than I did in the past. But it took me about 9 hours because while I don't do much when it comes to artistic mediums in the form of drawing or painting, when it comes to carving a pumpkin, I tend to get a little bit carried away. And the last one I did, instead of carving it, I engraved and etched a full castle with like a moon and a wolf howling into the one side in different degrees of thickness, so that when I put the light in it, it gave it contrast and different levels of depth.
That's cool. as hell.
Sweet.
Yeah, so what was the one I did before that? Oh, I did a pirate ship
Oh,
once.
that's cute.
What
That came
tools
out
do you
really
use?
cool.
You must not just use the flimsy knives.
No. I usually, what I'll grab is I'll pick up like a sculpting kit from Princess Auto. So it's like the wax sculpting tools, and then a couple scalpels, and then I pick a couple of butter knives that are never going to be used again because they're going to be bent. And then last time I used my Dremel as well. So actually bringing power tools into the mix,
Yeah.
which helps speed things up along a little bit once you realize you have it 7 hours into the carving process.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oof.
We've busted out the Dremel a couple times. I forgot what it was called, so I'm glad that you named it.
Yeah, I got you.
I called
It's
it
also
something
called
else.
a rotary tool.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I make up words and call it that, and then Wittig has to
It is
figure
the
out what I'm
Kleenex.
talking about.
It is the Kleenex of hand tools.
hmm You have pictures of your awesome relief pumpkins?
I will have to look and see if I can find them. They should be on one of my old cell phones scattered around the house here.
See, Jackson, what we gotta do this year is we gotta make pumpkins. We gotta make pumpkins together. It'd be so cute.
I will try. We'll see how it goes. With proper tools, we'll see how it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, just don't limit yourself to what they say are pumpkin carving tools. You're just stabbing through a gourd. How complicated is it?
Apparently
So
very.
complicated.
You know what else wasn't complicated? You guys taking out these Feldhags last
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
That was pretty complicated. There was some strategy going on there.
The strategy of not dying.
Literally, the moment I saw the party split and Zaba go for the other hag, I'm like, all right, my job is to not die.
Yep.
Wait for Zaba to kill the first one and not die.
And I helped. Kind
And I mean, that was really the last episode. It was just a bunch of. There was just a hag fight.
the hag
the-
fight.
Took the whole episode. I don't know. Do any of you have anything else you want to say about it?
And then
Well,
we heard
went
screaming.
through this house.
Oh.
We fought a hag, and then we fought more hags in a garden. And then what? Yeah, we heard screaming from the barn.
Yeah, and we're gonna go check it out.
Screaming and barking.
Yeah.
Screaming and barking.
Wow.
That was my nickname in college.
I was about to say it's the name of my
God.
new band.
Messed up college you went to, my guy.
What episode is this? Is this episode 13?
Sure.
Might be
No
14.
idea.
Yes.
It is episode 13.
Is it really?
Wow.
Whack.
Let me double check.
No, I trust you.
I'm gonna double check. Hold on. Check my archives.
We've
Check
got
your
a
archives,
Friday the
check.
13th coming up, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Episode 11.
It's gonna be the most powerful Friday the 13th, by the way. We have like 5 things about to happen on that day, too, if I'm like not mistaken.
Yeah, solar eclipse the day after.
Yeah. It's just, it is the peak spookiest day around, so what this means is that you gotta watch something really good. Or
Maybe
play
I'll-
a game.
Or carve
Maybe I'll go
pumpkins.
carve my pumpkin outside next to firelight, and I'll throw a stream up somewhere for people to watch the process if that's what we got going
That'd
on
be
on the
cool.
13th.
Oh, that'd
That
be
just
cool.
sounds awesome.
I'm all
You'd
about
probably
ambient
get-
streams.
You'd probably get some good hits for that, too.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Episode
Sure.
14?
Sure, that. But no, what I was gonna say is that we have Hero Point refresh, and we have 27 submitted hero points from the listeners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, listeners. Holy moly! So,
That's
awesome.
sick. Let's go.
Doesn't
So-
sound like we have to give out hero points anymore.
That'd be good
yeah, I
news.
don't think the party and the GM have to do it anymore. I think we've reached critical mass, where we just pick 3 listener hero points. Yeah, let's
If
do
y'all
it.
want to do that, let's go for it.
And we'll go ahead and just make a quick shout out if you want to give out some listener hero points that will be read on the air. You can go ahead and check out our Patreon. That's where we keep this show alive, folks. That's what keeps us going, where we can keep giving you this adventure. And it's all thanks to you listeners for helping us out. So, and if you do that at any level, you can submit hero points. If you go up to the $5 level, you can get early access to the episodes, and you can get early access to actually every one of our episodes.
Yeah.
And the $10 level, Lunar's going to be doing something special, kicking it off this month.
Yeah, I'll be doing art of the campaign. So, hey, maybe you should upgrade if you're at a 5, just so you can actually get to enjoy that art. Just saying.
And I think by the time they hear this, you'll actually have done it.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, $10 level will get you access to Lunar's live stream of her doing the art for the campaign and a direct download to that high-res art for you to do what you will, as long as you're within, legal reasons or not actually making a profit off Lunar's art. So
Yeah, please. That'd be really sad. And I think you're kind of cringe, so you can't do that, actually. There's that.
Yeah, don't be cringe.
Don't be cringe. Hey, don't be cringe. Hey, everyone be cool, please.
Don't be
Hey.
cringe, just be based.
Hey, Jason, interesting question on the hero points.
yes,
We're
sir.
not above people using them to plug things or shout out friends or ask people to marry each other or anything like that, are we?
I don't think so. Are we?
I'm cool with it, so
We are not.
cool. Yeah, so get creative. We're here to be your voice.
Yeah, do it.
I want the weird.
I would love that, honestly. That's so cute that people are like, we fell in love and this podcast was it. Anyways, I'm gonna ask you to be my wife here and someone's gonna read it. That's really cute to
And
hear,
then
though.
just
I like
cross
that.
your fingers that it gets
Yeah,
chosen
that'd be
as one of the
accepted,
ones.
Yeah.
Be
Oh, we'll get to it
interesting.
eventually.
I've
Yeah.
heard a few people actually do that for like my brother and me when they had those opened spots where people can like send them just like listener like things. They'll
Yeah,
actually
but
be like,
Our,
yeah.
our spots aren't going to cost you $250 and
Jesus,
require you to
yeah.
enter a lottery system to win one.
Yeah,
So, yeah, just get in there.
there's
Submit.
that.
Submit.
Go don't do that. Go crazy.
Let's say who wants to go ahead and make a roll, and let's just do one. Just do a. Who wants to roll a 27-sided die or 28-sided die?
I do.
Go, Corey. Roll them
Oh,
bones.
that's a 25.
25.
I just need weird
7.
dies in order to roll good.
Hey! This is from our newest patron, Gilded Rhino. So this is from Ryan. This one goes to Timothy.
What?
May the great being in the sky someday reveal what a critical hit is to you.
Wonderful.
Thank you, but also ouch.
Oof.
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
That was
All right,
so
I gotta
good.
roll treat wounds right now.
Yeah, treat wounds for me, Lunar, because oh my god.
Don't critical fail. You'll just cause more damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Next up is a 1d27. Who wants to roll that?
I can.
All right.
All right. 10.
This one goes to... This one's from Caleb. Thank you, Caleb.
Hey!
This one goes to Vesuviac.
Let's go.
Caleb says, it is now time for redemption.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
That's
go. Thank you so much,
cute.
Caleb.
That's cute.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you, Caleb.
All right,
And
we got a D26.
we got a D26. Who's going?
You want to roll it, Rachel, or should I?
You go ahead. My
Okay.
hands are being in sleeves right now.
Oh, nice.
Understandable.
Have a nice day. Let me see. God, my computer did not want to work with me there. I think that's how it would be that. Yes. Well, that didn't want to
Oh.
work. That's cool.
So it's /roll
Thank
space 1d26.
Thank you. You think I would know things? No, I don't.
Yeah, VTTs are a
20.
learning process.
20?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So this one goes to... Hey, this one's from our buddy Eek. Eek!
Hey!
Hey.
And this one goes to Timothy.
What the hell?
Hey!
Get stocked
Maxed
up,
out
homie.
on hero points.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
Eek says, Timothy has a wand and does magic. This makes them somewhat like Gandalf. It's a reach, but I tried.
It's a reach.
Yeah, this was if Gandalf was just really sad and pathetic.
The early
He's a
years.
really sad and pathetic, washed-up man.
Aw.
Aww. Hey, thanks,
Well,
Eek.
Thanks,
And if I
Zeke.
remember correct, Eek recently completed a half marathon?
Yeah, just
So-
today.
Dude,
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
congratulations.
Yeah, hero point to you.
Yeah,
I can
hero
barely
point
jog
to you.
400
First
feet.
hero point.
Yeah, okay, let me pull it up here. He finished a half marathon in an hour and 38 minutes.
Dude, that's really
nutty.
impressive. That is really impressive. No, like, all goofs aside, that is genuinely impressive. I'm in a family full of people that like working out and stuff like that, and we've been to a few marathons. It's a really good time. You should be proud of yourself with that.
Hell
I
yeah,
am not
dude.
built for running, so I am impressed.
So, if you all see Eek in the server or in any other server, go ahead and say congratulations to,
Yeah, you better.
to Eek for finishing the half marathon in an hour and 38 minutes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks everybody for the hero points. Again, join our Patreon at any level, and you too can go ahead and submit hero points. And we will hear back from our listeners when we refresh in 4 more episodes. Hell yeah. All right. So, shall we?
We shall.
I believe we shall.
Let's do it.
Oh, wow.
All right. So, yes, you heard screams.
Mhm.
Muffled screams coming from the barn that you see directly to your east. And you also heard what sounds like the howls and barks of dogs. But don't forget, you also have the Orpak children in the house.
Oh, right.
You haven't explored the entire house. I think you've explored everything but the kitchen. and you got the barn. So it's up to y'all. What do you want to do?
So, at first glance, how sturdy do the walls of this barn look?
Oh, they're pretty sturdy.
Okay,
This is the most renowned farm.
gotcha.
on
It's
Seaview.
not dilapidated. Gotcha.
No, not at all.
All right. Well, looking around, I see my strange friend Timothy is pretty bloodied. Vesuviak's a little worse for wear, as is Syl, but Zaba's feeling great, as Zaba does. So he's gonna look at Syl and just be like, "Hey, do you want me to go check it out while you guys fix yourself, or?"
If you want, just maybe don't die before we get there.
All right, yeah, if it gets spicy, I'll run away and leave whatever is trapped.
Yeah, that sounds okay. Bye.
All right, while he steps away, I'm gonna heal Timothy while I have the chance.
Timothy looks to you and says, "Oh, thank you there, bud."
Oh, that's right. It's not
We
really
gotta
Timothy.
talk about what's going on
I
right
have
now.
no idea what you're talking about, friend.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I figured. Well,
Zaba's just gonna stride right up to the door and boot it open. He's
I
not
feel-
waiting for anybody else.
that's fair. I healed at 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'm now at 32 health. But yeah, Timothy just looks to you as you're healing. Is like, man, you are very talented, my good friend. Sorry, this accent's just not gonna last. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. It's gonna start shifting. It's gonna just start shifting around, and that we're gonna have to all deal with that here, friends.
All right, so hold on.
Okay?
So Vesuviak's going to be healing Timothy.
Yes.
That's going to be 10 minutes.
Yes.
It takes 10 minutes to do that. Syl?
So it was trailing after Zaba at a distance, like they do. So they've made it to the corner of the barn as Zaba's making it to the door.
Okay, and you said you kicked down the door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna boot it open.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
And what you see is a cavernous barn.
Whoa.
There's room for probably a dozen animals in here. The stalls they're all open now, and they're all empty. The barn has a sloped roof about 20 feet high along the center ridge, and it runs north and south. A hayloft rings the barn 10 feet above you, with wooden stairs ascending at both ends of the barn. There's a butter churn that stands near the barn door to the south, and the butter churn, as you take a look at it from you can't really see it super close, but from the distance, it looks like it could be bleeding.
Zaba doesn't know much about making butter. That might be normal. But otherwise, not perceiving anything alive or unalive immediately angry at my presence.
No, nothing right now.
Cool. I'll proceed in a little bit and take a good look around. Sword ready.
Okay.
Standing up to my full height, so my eyes are just above the hayloft.
Okay. Give me a secret perception check.
Ooh.
I just want to see what you can and cannot see. Okay. And what are you doing, Syl, in the meantime?
Syl's moved around to the door. I suppose standing just inside the door in case it closes and traps Zaba forever. And we'll glance around as well.
All right, so same thing. Just give me a perception check. Okay. So the two of you, what you notice is that as you're just kind of glancing around the barn, you realize that there are what seems like dribbles of hot tar steaming in some of the hay piles. The tar looks like it's fallen from up above.
There is strange goo in the hay. Comes from above, I believe.
Yeah, that's weird, I assume. I've been on a farm ever.
Yeah, this could be normal for animal excrement.
I mean, I don't know about excrement, but I don't know. Maybe there's tar in the roof and it's leaking. Syl's gonna look up specifically inspecting the roof for the source of leaking.
It's about 20 feet up, so
Okay.
nothing that you can see with that perception check.
What's up with that bloody barrel thing, Zaba? Do you want to go poke that?
You got it.
Just be
Yeah, I'll
careful,
proceed.
things like to come alive.
Yep, I'll just kind of proceed and poke it, literally
Okay.
with just the end of my sword.
Yeah, and as you get closer, you realize that this iron butter churn, that it's filled with gore. And it looks like some kind of humanoid, potentially Orpok, has been mashed and churned inside of this thing.
It's good.
Oh,
They did a
There's
malt
a-
smash.
there's a dude in here. This is not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't
And
believe it.
At this point, I would say 10 minutes has passed. So the other two can catch up.
All right, well, I'm gonna take another 10 minutes to patch myself up because I'm also looking pretty bad.
Okay.
I'll stick with you. Like, Timothy at least is like, do you want me to stick with you, by the way, Pale, or, no?
Actually, I gotta move up next to the barn, so I at least, if I hear someone scream, I can stop doing this and go run after him.
I'll follow behind.
Okay.
I'll just kick open the door at the south end of the barn since I'm down here anyways.
Oh, I'll
Yep.
go to the
We heard screaming, though, right? Muffled screaming?
Mm-hmm.
If I hear Zaba scream.
Here, I'll go in.
Yes.
you want me
so
to.
we'll call out.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, hold on. So as Zaba kicks down the door, from up above, two tar hounds leap down from above the hayloft, or from above up in the hayloft, and we're going to go ahead and begin combat.
Okay.
I'm assuming that you do not want to continue your medicine and you're going to interrupt your medicine check and just
Yes.
call it a failure.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
So let me go ahead and put everybody into combat.
Combat mode engaged.
We found them. We're great investigators.
Dude, you guys did it.
Yeah.
Good.
And you guys know what these things are because you've seen these things. They were summoned by the Feldhags.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Time to roll initiative. Bop.
Well,
I rolled good only on initiative, man. This is.
And begin the encounter. As the first tar hound will look right at Syl and spend 2 actions. No. We'll spend 1 action striding. Yeah, we'll get right there. Getting right next to Syl. So just to the east of Syl. And we'll go ahead and start biting at the rogue. So first bite will come in hot at a AC 24, and that is a hit for 5 damage. And so go ahead and make a reflex save, please.
Syl's great at these.
Yeah. In theory.
Syl is very good at these, as that is a success. That was what?
Go, Syl.
13
Let's
on the die
go.
for 25. That's a success. And they'll get 1 more strike in, or attempt. 5 on the die is a critical miss.
Some too bad.
All right,
can
so
do
this is
this.
your turn.
Yep, I will drop into a stance and target this dog and attack it. 'Cause it is a bad dog.
Bad dog.
Bad
Whoa.
That is a critical hit. That was 18 on the die for 29.
Let's go.
You did it. That's max damage for me.
Max damage, 24 damage.
Hey.
Ouch.
Big ouch.
Well, let's see if we can finish it off. Swing again. No. Yes. Stance was just 1. Counting is hard.
4 on the die. That's a miss.
Okay.
Miss.
All right, Mr. Bono, you are up.
Oh boy. Alright. So I'm not really in combat yet. Or not in combat, rather. I'm not able to see what's going on, but I can definitely hear it, right? Like what's happening in there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just trying to figure out. Says it was 5 to get here, then 10, 15. Because I'm trying to figure out how much I have, because I only have like 25 movement speed apparently. It's pretty fun. So let's see, 5. Alright. 10, 15. So that's 20 feet that I've moved so far. Okay. And then I move. Oop, no, I can't move there. That sucks. Alright. But from right where I'm at, I would be able to see the dog that's currently hurting my friend. So I've done my first action, which is moving, right? Okay. I am gonna use... I'm gonna use cantrip that I got in my hands. Give me a second here. I'm gonna target this dog and hold on one second. Sorry, I'm trying to find. My keyboard likes to go black on me whenever I'm not touching it for a while, so I can't find the keys that I need to hit. Okay, but so Timothy's gonna look at this dog and is gonna point at me like, "You've been a bad dog there," and is gonna use torturous trauma on it.
Okay. So bring up that
Probably.
spell for me.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Should be good.
It needs to make a fortitude save.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So make that fortitude save. That won't do it. Oh,
That was a
do
3
it.
on the die for a critical failure.
Wow. That's
If
crazy.
the target critically fails, the target is also fatigued until the start of your next turn. So you get to roll damage. It will take double that
Okay.
and be fatigued.
So.
So it's going to take 8 times 2 is 16.
Hell yeah.
But it dies before it's able to get fatigued.
Sick.
As
Done.
how do you want to describe a kill with your torturous trauma?
Well, technically it's non-lethal.
True. So it just falls unconscious.
It just falls unconscious. So basically, it just looks like it just ate something really bad. And it's like, nah, I'm gonna go lie down because all like the inside of it, because it says it's like really bad pain on the inside. So yeah, it's just like, yeah, no, I'm good, and it just like curls up and goes to sleep rather than deal with the pain that it's in.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then Timothy's like, ooh, I don't like what I just did there, actually. That's not very nice. Ooh, jeez.
Well, the second Tarhound will get to go, and this thing will go after Mr. Zaba as it sprints forward and will attempt to strike at the big old frog demon
It's really nice of it to come over here.
Yeah.
with a 6 on the die. That's a miss. And one more bite. 8 on the die is going to be out. Another miss. So this thing just leaps forward and tries to bite. And no. Just that hide is way too thick. We turn to Vesuviac.
Oh, was Corey good? Oh, no, that's Corey. Sorry. It's Jackson. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Jackson's turn.
I didn't realize I was muted. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go over to right here.
Describe right here
Yeah.
for the audience.
So I'm moving around a wagon that is over up by the barn, getting next to Timothy to see if I can get in with one stride
there.
action. I don't see anything, so I'm going to use another stride action to move another 5-10 feet behind Syl. Okay, I need to double check something here. 70 feet, okay. Okay, yeah. I'm going to finish moving, finish going through my movement, just getting on the other side of the door. Still behind Syl. I'm going to look over at Timothy and see this Tarhound that he's... Not Timothy, sorry, Zaba, the Tarhound that he's currently working with. And I don't really have a good option to use as my third action, so I'm just going to raise a shield just in case they try and come over here.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Not really too much I can do from this distance.
And we finish off the bottom of round 1 with Zaba.
Go Zaba.
Well, this thing was so kind to come right up to me. So I'm going to double slice it, two-handed with my bastard sword. Oh, no I'm not, because double slice is an ability when I have 2 weapons equipped. I'm just going to hack at it with my bastard sword.
Nah.
Natural one's not going to do it.
No.
Yikes.
I will try again.
6
So
on the
that's a big old
die.
6. And, yeah, let's just swing for it. At a big old +1 bonus. Ooh, with a dirty 20 to hit
19 on the
Nice.
die. That's a hit.
for 15 points of slashing damage.
And you drop this thing to half health.
Damn.
Should have been no health, though.
It should have been no health.
So,
Yeah. Let's see, with 2 actions, I can run up so that I'm only 15 feet away from this dog and throw a card at it. It's my last action.
Throw a card.
Oh, and I think that's this one.
What card are you throwing?
I don't know, I didn't look. I just grabbed one and threw it. You'll have to tell me.
It's the Joker card.
and that's still a hit, even with the range penalty.
Nice.
4 damage?
Yeah. Thrown damage is not great.
Oh.
Nothing to sneeze over.
All right. And we go to Mr. Bono.
Mr. Bono, baby. All right, I gotta move. So let's see. Yeah, I'm like, I'm like at 25 movement speed. So let's at least get 25 in. That's first action. Just making sure about that. How far is that away from me? I'm just really quick. Dog's like 55. Damn. Okay.
I believe I have the modules that if you just hover over the token, it'll tell you.
Let me see.
Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that,
Oh
even
my
though
God,
it's
you're
totally
right.
there.
Wow, you know what the worst part is? I remember seeing those numbers and I was like, I don't know what that means.
Anytime I look at something, it always just says 5 feet, because I'm right next to it.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, I don't understand what this means. This is, oh, you know what? I wonder, well, since I was able to do, or get close, or not close, but at least far enough into where I will be actually able to see this thing, I'm gonna cast the Daze on this dog.
Ooh, okay.
Bop! I'm dazing a dog. Make
Daze-
that will save, dog.
Daze the dog.
Daze the dog.
18 on the die. That's a success. It'll take half.
Hey, at least it will take damage. So give me a second to make sure. I don't think. Yeah, there we go. All right. Damage. Well, it's 4 either way, so that will be 2 that it'll take. I forget that it's always 4.
All right.
Well, there was me trying to do non-lethal.
And
Wink bonk.
Daze is non-lethal.
Yeah. Daze is non-lethal.
And we go to Miss... Oh, no, we go to the Tar Hound.
This thing should not have gotten a second turn.
This
Very
thing should have
lucky.
not gotten a second turn. Listen, can
Nope.
only do so much.
Well, the Tar Hound... It's going to... Let's see here. It's not feeling great. I'm just going to double check. Just to see here. Yeah, they've been summoned for a duty. They're going to fight to the death. And,
puppy.
they can smell blood on Syl, because Syl is looking a lot worse for the wear than Zaba. So, and they're gonna step up to Syl and attempt to bite. Can they bite? Will they bite? That's a 4, and that's a big old no.
What is that whiff?
And then one more bite, and that is a 5 on the die for a critical miss. As we go to Vesuviac.
I'm taking a look at this here, and there's really not a lot that I can do at long range. So I'm just going to move a full 60 feet to get, to get past Syl and right next to the Tar Hound, just so that way it's pretty much cornered. It's not flanked, but there's no way that it can get around Syl and myself without it having to pass by us.
No way in, no way out.
And that's all I can do. That was 3 actions.
Alright. Zaba Otrav.
Well, this hound walked away from me, so I'm forced to take a 5-foot step. So, step action. And then proceed with my brutal onslaught of blows, or at least what I hope will be.
Oh my god, please.
It'd be great if you could kill it this time.
That's
Why am
another
I
natural
so-
1.
Why am I
Oh my
so bad
God.
at Pathfinder?
Dude!
This isn't even a Pathfinder thing. This is just dice.
Oh my god!
That's 2 natural 1s in a row. That's 4 rolls. 5 rolls with the perception.
Yeah.
And you've rolled 3
Oh.
natural 1s.
I natty won that perception as well.
No. That was natural 20 the perception.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it's both ways. But yeah, step and then 2 crit misses on this dog, and that's my whole turn.
You get another natural 1, you get a free froyo.
I get a natural
Syl?
one. In
Yeah.
certain game universes, there was a podcast where
Are
if
you
you rolled
stepping
3
to get the
natural
flank?
ones, you instantly died.
Oh, God.
I think
So
I
I
already
would roll
have
to
the flank
confirm
with
death
Zaba.
right now, technically.
Oh, right. Let me add that.
Oh, would the flank affect my natural ones?
You still missed by 5 and by 10.
Shh, it's fine.
Alright. We will see.
What it was is just the fact that this is a tar dog, and the tar dog just
Hey.
decided to do a weird thing.
That's a hit.
Hit. Alright.
Let's go.
And we'll do some damage then.
Come on, do that damage, please.
Nice
12?
flanking damage.
And that's just enough.
Oh, okay.
Zaba
How would
helped.
How does the kill happen?
Oh, I mean, a standard slice, but I suppose with the, backswing, I'll grab my card that I'd previously thrown back out, shake it off. It's all yucky now. Basically worthless.
Ew.
Yeah.
All right. Hey! And Syl finally got another kill. Hey, that's
Yeah, it's been a while.
As soon as we're out of initiative, Zaba is just going to walk past everybody else and execute this unconscious Tarhound,
Oh,
mostly as a way to vent his anger.
Oh,
Makes sense.
Oh.
But you helped. You did great, Zaba.
you got to get those monster parts, right?
Oh,
That's
dear.
He's just being practical. It's nothing to
Aw.
do with him being very angry about his ineffectualness.
Oh, that's a real shame.
So we'll call out anyone else alive in here. We're heading back to town. We can take you
And-
with us.
And yeah, you hear some muffled screams from up in the hayloft.
Are
Timothy's
you
gonna go
still
to
in
him.
danger? Oh, go ahead, Timothy. You can talk to them.
Timothy's gonna go up there.
All right, I'll drag you.
Yeah, thank you. Teleport me up there, sir.
Hey, Vesuviac, could you fix
Yeah, I got
these
you.
wounds? Thanks.
All right, so you get up to the hayloft, and Timothy, you noticed some. You don't see anybody, but you notice some movement coming from underneath the hay in this northwest corner.
Ooh, okay. Timothy is going to approach very, very just like casually and like have his like hands up. And still, because he's technically possessed right now, he's gonna go and be like, oh, no, it's okay, dears. I am not here to hurt you. I'm here to be an ally and a friend. Like I said, his accent's gonna go away here pretty soon, so I'm just letting you know. We're here to help you out. Is there anyone here?
Yeah, and you look through the hay, and
Yeah.
you see 6 Orpak. They are all adults, and they're all tied up and gagged.
Timothy removes some of their gags and just like has like a look to him. It's like, what's going on here?
And they just look, they're like, oh my gosh. Our kids are still in the house. Oh, yeah?
We got them. Don't worry. The 2 little ones, right?
Oh my, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, they're okay, right?
Yes, they're fine. Don't you worry, they're fine.
Oh, thank you so much. And you can see that, yeah, they're the Dardases. They introduced themselves. Okay, so
Like Timothy's helping take their binds off and stuff like that.
we just thank you so much for freeing our kids. I need to go see them. See them.
Go. Obviously, understandable.
And we'll go ahead and just kind of do a side swipe over. And as you're meeting in the area between the house and the farm, they start to just bawl as you see the parents. 2 of them go to the little girl, 2 of them go to the little boy, as they just start hugging. And you just see the parents and the families reunited as the Orpaks start just explaining. It's like, oh, I can't believe, thank you so much for everything. You have no idea. This was, I couldn't have, we didn't know it was going to happen. I couldn't tell you, like, just thank you so much.
I guess we're all there at this moment in time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Just so
Yeah, we're
everybody
just
else
going
knew.
into roleplay mode at this point.
Perfect. Timothy, at least right now, still in the state he is in, he has like this nice smile on his face, looks very genuinely happy, and he says, "Oh, it's not a problem at all, there, friends. We're glad that we were able to help you out."
It's we've always relied on, the spirits of the forest and the spirits of of nature. They're called Eldamon here, and they've always helped us with the farm, and it's honestly been why our crop has been so successful, and why we've been able to grow the bluebells in such a wild part of the island. But we don't know what happened. All of a sudden, something caused the protective spirits, the Eldamon, to vanish, and they weren't here to protect us anymore. And apparently, there was a coven of those hags who just decided they just wanted to take over our farm.
Oh yeah, hags are no joke there, friend. Hags are quite honestly some of the worst to deal with, but glad we were able to help you out. Give me a second. And then Timothy starts violently throwing up, and then he's like, oh God, sorry.
Is he okay? Is he okay?
Fuck.
He's probably fine.
I'm not sure,
fine.
honestly.
I think I'm fine.
That little one has never been okay. He is fine.
Zaba's right. Sorry.
He sounds different.
possession. Still getting used to it.
He drinks a lot of the liquor,
Yeah.
you know.
God.
But
I
we think we killed the hags, so hopefully
Yeah.
you'll be fine here.
Yeah.
You might want to, have regular check-ins with town or something, just in case something else happens. There's been a lot of weird stuff happening around here.
Oh, sure. There's not much we can do for you right now, but Trixie, oh, okay, yeah. Just hang on 1 second. And you see one of the younger Orpok women just rush into the house and come rushing back, and she's carrying a basket, and she hands it to Syl.
Oh,
Here,
thanks.
This is for you. It's not much. There's not a whole lot we can do for you right now, but I promise. Come back. You come back in a day, and we will fix you the most delicious home-cooked meal, because you certainly don't look like you've had a home-cooked meal in quite a long time. Come back in a day and we'll fix you just a delightful home-cooked meal.
That sounds
Just
great.
the least we can
Thank
do
you.
for rescuing our kids.
You're
Peek in the
gonna
basket.
need a new butter churn. Just so you know, don't let the kids go in there until you dispose of it. I'm sorry you may have lost a friend or a farmhand or something, but they have been churned.
Oh, that was probably... Yeah, that was Paula, wasn't it? I think that was Paula.
Do we like Paula?
And we loved Paula, but...
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. But yeah, good dinner sounds nice, eh?
We'll be on our best behavior if we come back.
Yeah.
We should
We're
maybe
always on our
leave-
best behavior.
Yeah,
Totally.
we will be practicing our best behavior if we come back. Before we come back, maybe
Yes.
we should leave now before.
Yeah, we should leave. Thank you, I guess, for the invitation. We'll maybe be back tomorrow to take you up on that.
Okay. And if you happen to look in the basket,
Yeah, peeking.
Yeah.
you find 3. You find 3 quiches. 3 quiches. I don't know why there was just balloons behind me.
I don't know what that was about.
What the hell?
Was it to do with you putting your fingers up?
I don't know. I have
Weird.
no idea. That was
It was
very...
a side effect.
Just very special quiches.
I thought you were just giving us a special animation because you were giving us loot.
I have no idea what that was.
Jason
But no.
held up 3 fingers and the system said, yippee!
2? Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
3 neatly wrapped quiches.
Aww.
As well as a very fine looking butcher's knife, which is magical,
Magic knife.
and on top of that, let me double check. I need to double check to see if these are magical or not.
Magical quiches?
Magical quiches.
No, the quiches are not. They're all chemical.
Ooh.
I mean, you could say that's some form of magic.
The alchemical quiche.
The alchemical quiche.
No. So, and then you get a special resource by the name of Thunder Lilies.
That sounds rad. Thunder Lily sounds like an all-metal, like an all-women's metal group.
Thunder.
Do we know anything about Thunder Lilies?
Go ahead and make me crafting check. Secret.
Secret crafting checks. Oh
Oh,
boy.
Zelda doesn't do that.
No. Oh, I do that.
Oh,
Civiac doesn't.
crafting. I've got a 0 to that.
I've got
Did
actually training in that. I didn't
What?
did
realize.
Still kind of shuffle us all off the farm, or is this
Yes.
just as a moment? Okay.
No.
Because I was going to say, Zalba would offer to pile the hags and burn them if we were still there, but...
It was attempting to shuckle us away before we
Okay,
start.
yeah, he would have let
peeking
that
or-
happen. You're the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
talking
not
about-
sure. You're not sure what these are.
Oh, they gave us some pretty flowers That was nice of them.
That's really nice of them.
Hey, no good deed goes unpunished. I mean, unrewarded?
Did you? So
Yeah.
who's keeping track of the special resources that you've gained so far?
I wrote it somewhere.
So
Few
you've
pages
gotten netweed, twine kelp, right?
No, thunder lilies. Yeah, that's
And
right.
no, not just thunder lilies. You also got the stone from
Oh yeah, from Elisha.
yeah.
Was the stone a special resource?
Yeah.
Cool.
Didn't have a chance to write it down, but yes, I remember the stone.
The geomantic stone.
Yes.
I
thank
got a
you.
rock.
I got a rock.
So you got one geomantic stone, one bouquet of thunder lilies, and then you got some netweed, some twine kelp. Yeah.
We're on our way to build the best thing ever.
A gun.
These are all ingredients to making a gun in Pathfinder.
We're gonna make the best gun ever using thunder lilies.
Well, I mean, that sounds pretty badass.
I was about to say, it's like use
You
the thunder
joke, but that's
lilies.
essentially what the monster crafting system is.
I want
It's
to
just
make
like
a gun.
I'm gonna take these fins, these 7 teeth, and this pile of sinews, and I'm gonna make a sick +1 gun.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna make myself a pistol.
All right.
MacGyver to the extreme.
Yes.
So
God,
you,
hell yeah.
you headed back?
I mean, I think as soon as we're away from the farm, we need to have a talk with Timothy, right? Like, what the hell, dude?
Timothy.
Yeah,
Timothy.
we are owed an explanation.
Do you really need it, one though?
It's
Yes.
really nice to know who we're traveling with.
Okay. Alright. So technically, I myself may have forgotten this information too. Not my fault, really. Yeah, those hags
It's-
that we saw back there, they've kind of had it out for like my entire family and all of our lineage for a long
Those
time.
specific hags?
No, really all hags. They kind of hate the Bonos. Just
What-
in general.
What'd you
Why?
do?
We hunt them, they hunt us. It's kind of that whole deal. The small version of it. They wanted to see about trying to end that lineage with me and put that thing you guys met the first time around in me. And kind of blocked a lot of stuff from happening. So, small short story of it, really.
Okay. Do we need to
Can you bring the other one back? I
What?
like them more.
Which one did you like, Sapa?
The one that was just here.
The lady one?
Seemed really nice. Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. There's only been one in my head. I have not had more than one in my head. So I'm kind of freaking out over that, or trying my best not to freak out over that. Normally it's just been the Dark Star, as they've been calling themselves that in my head for God knows how long. The new one, I think her name's Carrie Underwood. I think. That's what I last heard.
I think Vesuviac is going to, like, check Timothy's head for any blunt trauma that may have shaken things around.
Trust me. Hey, man, I wish this was blunt trauma. No,
Hold still.
you're okay. I'm being serious. When I saw you in danger and when I saw that hag, I had to leap into action to help you because I was worried. Like, he's looking to you, Vesuviac. It's like, you've been helping me out, and something in my gut told me that that hag would have done some really bad damage to you. So when I jumped in, the Dark Star kind of took over, and yeah.
Vesuviac just kind of frowns at that and looks to Timothy and says, I do appreciate you intercepting that attack and making things a lot less bad for me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But if if it happens that this happens again during a battle, what guarantee do we have that you aren't going to turn on us and start attacking us as well?
Well, from what I feel like, I should be able to have a little bit of control of who comes out. Should, in theory. I don't really have a guarantee. See, this is also why I didn't fucking say this in my paper, because I hate having to explain this shit. And he, like, gestures, like, around the island. The fucking Dark Star is the reason why I'm here. It possessed my body, and have not been able to go home since.
You know,
Hey, it sounds like you gotta do something. Maybe, you figure out what these things want from you, you do it, and then they leave you alone.
I don't think that's gonna work out, because if I was probably alone with those things for long, they probably would have taken me to their leader and probably would have killed me for, like, some sort of blood sacrifice.
Hey, don't worry about it. That's not a big deal. I was this lemur at one point and worked my way back up into, a force to be reckoned, laying low hundreds of demons at a time, just raging really infernal bloodlust and war across the, wherever I was. But now I am free. I'm a good guy. I am my own person, not driven by base emotions of, destruction and defilement and I
I'm
miss
that
defilement.
way. And I understand that, Saba. The thing that's in me, I can't control, unfortunately. I think it's going to work with us, though. Because if I die, hey, that means no more meat puppet for it.
that's true. We can write Prakta.
Yeah, Prakta could probably suck it right out of you and put it inside a little octopus.
She's doing lots of, like, research on different stuff, and, she's really smart.
Hey, anything at this point. I've had people try to help me for years, and no one seems to fucking know anything, so I'll take whatever at this point.
Could I take a, kind of a recall knowledge check to see if I know anything about possession, or see if I may have encountered something like what Timothy is experiencing?
Sure, yeah, you can go ahead and make a religion check. Or society.
We live in a society.
Let's
Go full
go
Joker.
Religion. I'm pretty sure I'm better at
Secret.
that. Oh, sorry. I clicked the button right after you said that.
That's okay, just re-roll it as secret.
Okay. There you go.
So you do know that possession is something that can happen, but this seems like something different. This seems like this isn't your standard run-of-the-mill type of possession. This is something much different, which kind of goes along with what Timothy is saying about, being the subject of a ritual and so on and so forth. This isn't your run-of-the-mill type of possession.
Hey, well, you know what? The Dark Star might be scared to you, but this Carrie Underroot or whatever seemed really charming. I bet she make good breakfast and stuff. So, maybe if you, the next spirit you get will be really good at, handcrafting clothes or, something like that. And by the end of it, you'll just be a savant, good at everything. You just have to learn how to tap into what you need, and the Dark Star's there if you need to kill someone. You never know, right?
Yeah, you never know. Dark Star's good at that, I'll tell you that much. Really like killing.
It's all about perspective. You act afraid of it, and it's a bad thing, but embrace it. It make you more powerful.
I don't want to embrace it.
Yeah, you can just keep ignoring it. We're fine with that.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'm concerned about is if the Dark Star takes over, can you take control back?
Well, I can try. I have not been able to before, but that's before. And he kind of gestures to all of himself before new things were unlocked when we were up there with the hags.
We should keep finding hags for you. See if
I don't want to fight more hags because I'm really worried that I'm gonna find the one that did this to me, and she's gonna fucking hate me.
Maybe if
She's
we kill her.
nothing compared to the mighty Zaba Otrav.
Ugh. Yeah.
Nope.
As long as you,
You know, I
keep
appreciate it.
You know, relatively in control, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, and Timothy brings out the bottle and he says, "Why do you think I do the drinking?" And he takes a drink.
That's not how alcohol works.
No, but it keeps it nullified.
Okay.
Vesuviac
Well.
just frowns a little bit and goes, "We need to find a better way for you to suppress this."
Yeah, probably. Takes another swig.
Hey, I got an idea.
I imagine we're kind of walking and talking at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Zaba,
I would
after
assume you're
hearing this,
heading
will
back to...
Yeah, you said it was like an hour plus walk, so we got lots of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm gonna
yeah,
keep
Zaba will
trying
just
to
kind of lean into
catch
Vesuviac
up
and go,
You know, when we ship out again, we could always chain Timothy up in like a small room and force them to dry out on the ship. Buddy, if you keep sticking your finger in those holes, it's just gonna get worse.
I have failed all 3 treat wounds checks that I have done to myself over the course of this last episode.
It's not meant to be.
Try again. We have time.
He's gonna start getting the Price is Right loser board just loaded up when everyone fucking fails their rolls. It's
You're
not
not
the
healing
Mario
yourself.
Party. The
not
Mario Party sound
happening.
effects. Just miss!
I'm gonna roll the lower DC. I can't keep failing this on the 20. Jesus Christ.
At least you're not hurting yourself, so that's
Yeah, that's true.
something.
yeah, you need to roll a 15 to do that.
There we go.
And it's Max.
Alright.
You
Nice.
healed yourself for Max. All you needed was 6. No, you
You
needed...
were...
I needed an 8 or higher, and I kept rolling low.
No, you were only down like 6 hit points.
I was down like 15.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
I was down a bit more.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we leave from the farm and, we're done here, right? We can leave?
I mean, we can tell the council that we did all of their stupid tasks, and maybe they'll finally tell us about the forest, and
Yep.
we can go do our actual mission.
Right, and if they are not cooperative, is it then time for us to take command of the leadership of this community? Just making sure we're on the same page.
No,
I don't want to
we are not there yet.
Okay, just let me know when. I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, this Timothy possession thing does have me thinking. We did check Counselor Palbore to see if she was still possessed, right? Or if
She's
she
never
had been
possessed.
possessed.
I think she wasn't possessed. I didn't get that vibe from her. That's...
She just didn't understand what she was doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Fair enough.
And, I mean, we'll be off this island soon enough, so if she is, it won't be our problem.
I mean, it could very well end up being her problem in the future.
We're not coming back here.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Alright, she can always come to us.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
what I'm worried about.
That's true.
It's fine. I strike her down.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We've already got other people chasing us, so it won't.
What's another
Wait,
person?
you what?
I mean, I got hags chasing me now.
Yeah, the hags.
Oh, the hags.
You know, I've made a few enemies since I got above ground myself, so I don't know, they might be lazy and stay where they're at, but it always possible they're looking for me too.
Oh,
Right,
God.
and, you know, the pirates that almost caught us on the last island. I'm sure I told you about those, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're fine.
And Syl says that as they step through the council chamber doors. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
And so the counselors, Pumbus, Hugh Jackman. It's like, so I got the information that you needed. It looks like we're ready to go if you're able to Hey, what the heck happened to you all?
Hags.
We took care of that farm you sent us to.
Hags?
Yeah, your farm's got hags. Had hags, actually. We killed them.
Real infestation.
Are the Dardases okay?
They're fine. Them
Okay.
and their kids are fine.
But, Paula or Betty or
Paula.
what?
It was Paula.
Oh, yeah, Paula got turned into butter.
Well, and the people
Oh,
in the
that's really
fireplace
fucked
and
up.
the person in the floor. There was a few casualties.
Oh.
In
Hey,
the
but
future,
the kids are good. That's what's important, right?
Yeah. You might want to,
Okay.
send guards as soon as you have suspicions instead of waiting for, roaming mercenaries to deal with your town's problems.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
And then Menino's like, well, let's just get down to business, okay? Here's what we know about the Briar Grove. It's a remote stretch of woodland that's earned its name because most of its undergrowth is dense and thorny. Even the trees in this area are often covered with thorny vines. Only the truly desperate to look for lumber, herbs, and other resources there. Because we have so much bounty elsewhere on the island. But a brave few have made a handful of paths that are safe to follow. Rumor says that the Briar Grove is full of monsters, which seems to be far-fetched, but what do we know? And then Pumbus produces the rough sketch. Obviously looks like it's been traced from another map. There's a low hill in Briar Grove with a cave opening on the north side. This map shows the safest place to enter the Briar Grove at the closest point to the cave. You'll want to head a bit southeast from the entry point. And then Gunlu smiles. There's one more thing, you've done quite a lot for us already, but we could reward you handsomely for another favor. This hill is the only place where a particular rare berry bush grows. The spongeberry bush has a soft reddish berry that pack incredible flavor. As you might expect, spongeberries are quite valuable. We'll reward you for bringing us the bush's berries, but please leave the bush intact so we can grow more in time.
Would you not be able to grow more if you got a seed?
Well, unfortunately, the bush only seems to grow in that area. Something about the pH of the soil.
Yeah, we'll see if we have time, in between dealing
sure.
with monsters and...
Oh, absolutely. Like I said,
Everything.
this is just only if you have time, and it's we could and this is just an extra reward. It's completely optional.
Great. Well, did you take care of your fellow councilwoman?
Oh yes, she's been committed, and she'll get the best treatment. We take mental health very seriously on Seaview.
Great. I guess we'll go sleep, maybe? Vesuviac,
I could
you
do
want...
the rest.
I could definitely do the rest.
I'm good to go if you want to go.
We should probably stick together.
And we hope you all stick together, because our party's not going to end. And we hope yours doesn't end, because may your party never end, folks.
May your party never end!
The Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path is copyright 2023. All logos, titles, and artwork are property of Skyscraper Studios and Roll for Combat and used with permission. Pathfinder is a trademark of Paizo Incorporated. The theme music is written and performed by Robbie Whiplash.